This is my audience. Hello, my name is Kyano Baltazar, and this is my persuasive speech. Let's say you're at an amusement park. You begin to get thirsty, so you seek out the nearest source of hydration. There's a vending machine nearby, as well as a water fountain. Which one do you choose? Of course, you're going to go with the one that's going to help out, benefit your health the most. And that, of course, is going to be water. Water makes up to roughly 60% of the human body. As 95% of our eyes, 75% of our heart, 75% of our muscles, 94% of our blood, 85% of our lungs, 83% of our kidneys, and 83% of our brain. Some ways I like to stay hydrated while whether I'm exercising. Just always carry water with me when I'm exercising. Whether playing a sport, always take breaks, making sure I'm drinking that water. Even at work, I make sure I'm taking breaks, drinking water at work. Especially being in the heat. Being in the heat is most important to drink water, and I like to make sure I have water with me at all times whenever I'm in the heat. But also, I also like to just drink water when I'm relaxing, just at home on the couch, just whenever, because it's not time consuming and it's also benefiting my health in the process. Some other ways that water can benefit your health would it helps with cramps, with muscle contraction. It helps you digest your foods better. It helps with blood circulation, and it also helps with maintaining your body temperature. It lubricates your joints. It also lessens the burden on the kidneys and liver by flushing out waste products. It also carries nutrients and oxygens to your cells. It helps dissolve minerals and other nutrients to make them accessible to the body. Helps prevent constipation. It also protects the organs and tissues of your body. Drinking a lot of water will actually help with if you have acne. It helps with cleaning out that acne and having clear skin. It's important to stay hydrated. Some effects of being dehydrated would be brain function. It affects your brain function because 83% of your brain uses water. It affects your physical performance. It causes you when you're dehydrated, it causes you to vomit, which leads to loss of more fluids, which makes it harder to replace water by drinking it, because you just continue to vomit. Being dehydrated also can cause you to be really dizzy, and in extreme cases can cause you to faint, which is why it's important in sports to take water breaks, and it's important in work to make sure if you're working out in the heat, to make sure you're drinking water, taking water breaks as well. There are also dangers of drinking too much water. This is known as hyponatremia, also known as water intoxication. This is when you drink too much water too fast, and this causes low sodium levels in your body. And some symptoms of that would be nausea, fatigue, and an extreme headache. Some dehydrating foods would be foods that are high in sugar and also processed foods. Some examples would be whole grain foods, candy bars, which would be like Snickers, really fattening candy bars, donuts even. And this is caused because the body uses the water to break down those foods in order for you to digest it and use it. And another big dehydrating food would be alcohol, clearly. So ways to stay hydrated. I like to just carry around a water bottle with me at all times and whenever I can. Some other ways to stay hydrated would be to eat water-rich foods. There are many water-rich foods, and it's also really, really good for you if you don't like to just carry around water and just drink water all the time. Replacing drinking water with water-rich foods. It's interesting because you can mix them up. If you have a juicer, you can juice them in different ways. Try a lot of different things and stay happy with staying hydrated. Some of my favorite water-rich foods would be watermelon. It contains 91.5% of water in it. Cucumbers, which contain 96.7% of water in them. And of course, strawberries, which contain 91% of water in them. And another way to make sure you're staying hydrated and maintaining those water levels in your body would be to trust your thirst. If you're thirsty, always make sure to find somewhere to get a drink, or carry around a water bottle with you wherever you go. How much water do you need? So adult men will roughly take in 3.7 liters of water a day. Adult females will roughly take in 2.7 a day. And teens, it varies because teens are different. They grow at different rates. Teens can take in anywhere from 1.7 to 3.3 liters of water a day. And this is an example of how when you're younger, you contain more water levels in your body compared to when you're older. So a fetus would contain around 90% of water levels in their body. A newborn would contain around 80% of water levels in their body. A child would carry around 70%, and an adult 60 to 65%. And an elderly person would contain the lowest amount, which would be 55% in their body. In conclusion, you should always drink water, stay hydrated, and thank you for watching, and I hope you stay hydrated and drink water. Hope you enjoy.